Alrighty, welcome to our hangout today. My name is Thomas, and we have a special guest with us here on the hangout today. This time, Maurice is here on the hangout, and we have done a lot of hangouts together. And how are you doing today, Maurice?
I feel great. I just bought a new PC, and I'm just testing it now. So this is my first hangout on my new PC, and if this doesn't go well, which I hope it will, and it looks like it's going to be very well, then I just replace it. But at the moment, it looks pretty cool. You see my tagline down there, triathlon freak.
Yeah.
So you know it.
It looks more clear today, and but I think it's something.
Now,
but Maurice, there's something wrong.
I can. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I can level up with you now, Thomas, because you have there like internet marketing freaks. Before you had your name.
Yeah.
So now, you know, we are on the same professional level.
But Maurice, I think there's something wrong with the camera in that computer because you lost all your hair.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So in this case, I'll check the settings, and as soon as I get it right, you will see me again with the long hair, you know, I used to have before.
Yeah. So, that's good.
You have to excuse.
Not a bad thing in this weather, anyway.
No.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest with us today, and Maurice and I met Jennifer in October last year in Orlando in the United States. We were there for a very special and awesome event, and we had I guess a couple of beers together with Jennifer and hang out with her and get to know her. And for some reason we have kind of been doing different things and not really been on hangouts together. I actually think the first hangout we did was together with you, Jennifer, and but now we're back together, and it's great to have you here. And how are you doing in Ireland?
I'm great, thank you. As you can see, the sun is shining in Ireland, which is not very often. So that's why maybe you can't see me because it's a bit too bright. I won't complain about that. That's right. That's right. It's last October. I can't believe that's that long ago. I remember we were just at this party, and for somehow. I remember we started attracting all this because we were in the United States, but each single person that started coming to our table came from another country. You know, so we started having, you know, France and Denmark and Germany, and I don't know, there's some other people as well. And like I was like, okay, this is not a coincidence. Something is happening here. And as you said, we did stay in contact. And we did start having our hangouts, you know, about European people who are in this community. So I'm glad to be back in contact with you again, Thomas and Maros. Good to see you too. And yeah, happy to be here and to share my story as well.
Yeah, it's great to have you here, and that's actually what we're gonna do on the hangout today. Is we're gonna hear your story, Jennifer, and hear a little about what's been going on in your life, and where are you right now, what's something exciting going on, and I look forward to hear your story, and just gonna turn it over to you, and yeah, share your story with us, and we'll see how far we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as we used to say here, Jennifer, as we used to say here, it's our jargon here. We want to see you naked, so.
Oh, I see. Well, I promise to do my best to take it all off. Getting nervous now. The naked proof. All right, guys. I hope now. Let me pull the curtain for 1 second and see if that makes a difference. Because I actually have the sun in my face as well. Now, don't know if that's any better. Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, great. So my story. Well, my name is Jennifer Asada. Where to start? Now, I remember, you know, when we're told, you know, share your story, share who you are. I used to think, you know, what do I have to share? You know, I mean, I don't have any crazy special story to tell. Sometimes you see people on online sharing the stories, and they've gone through so much struggles, like addictions and bankruptcy and being homeless and alcoholism, things like that. I was like, I don't have anything like that to share, And then I realized, well, maybe my story, because you don't need to have gone through all sorts of things. I mean, my story is what I have been through, and if I don't share that, can you imagine the amount of people who actually can relate, can identify with that? Because more than likely there's going to be a lot more people who can relate with someone like myself, with what I used to think was just an average life, an average background, an average everything. So anyway, yes, my name, like I said, my name is Jennifer Asada. So I now live in Ireland, on the west coast of Ireland, even though I am not from Ireland, with my 2 daughters. And so the present is that I am a single mom with 2 girls. Now they're both teenagers, so not as hard as you may think. But let me bring you back to a bit of my past before I moved to Ireland. So what happened is, grew up in a happy family from a French mother, Japanese father, grew up in France up to the age of 9, and then moved to Japan and grew up there as a teenager. Fantastic place to live when you're a teenager. But anyway, what happened is I ended up, I guess, meeting someone too young in life. And that's what happened. I did meet this Irishman, and everything. I was just way too young. Basically, I just made mistakes, but nothing that I regret. We all, it's part of the learning process. So now I look back, I was like, oh, I was so stupid. But it's all meant to be. So met my children's father, basically. And that didn't work out. He happened to be, not too bad, but, a bit controlling in a way, maybe abusive, maybe not physically, but mentally. I lost a lot of my confidence. But long story short, we moved to Ireland together, and that's when I realized that I did not want to be with him anymore. So at that stage, I had a 7-year-old daughter, and Mila, the youngest one, was only just 2 years old, I think, when we separated. And that's when I decided, okay, well, I can do this, because at first I was like, well, I'm going to hang on and wait till the girls get older and, maybe things will get better. I was like, no, why wait when you're not in a happy relationship? Now, of course, your children are a priority, but, they're not actually benefiting from 2 parents who don't get along. And I thought, okay, it's time for a change. And now some incident happened before that, that made me take that decision anyway. But it was really scary. It was really scary because at that stage, like, remember, I did end my education when I met that person. I was only 20, so as a result, I never went to college. I did go to college, but I never finished college. I never went on to have a career, to have a job. So basically, I had no real experience in anything in the active world when I made that decision that I'm going to be a single mom and see what I can do. So what happened then? I decided, well, I'm just going to find out what's out there and try to find a way to live, to survive. Basically, it was all about surviving at that stage. And that's what I did. I started, looking around. And I do, well, I speak French, maybe I can teach French, even though I was never, I never did study to be a teacher. I'm not a qualified teacher. I went on to do that, and to this day, I still teach, and I love teaching. And actually, it has brought me a lot of insights into my online business as well, because what we do is teach, coach others. So, remember when I say everything happens for a reason, that teaching path that I had, it was not a coincidence, because every single thing I've learned from it, I'm applying now to my online business. So yeah, that's what I did. I went, teaching a bit of French, started working for myself, when having no idea what it would entail to be self-employed. Again, had no education in business or being an entrepreneur. I just went for it. I said, well, I'm going to start, running my own teaching business. Here and there, what else did I do? Just always trying to find ways to make money, trying to find ways to, to provide for my children. Then I started, what did I do? What else did I do? Oh yeah, doing car boot sale and selling things, and then a few years ago, there was a farmer's market that started in my local community here. I thought, well, what could I sell? And I started setting up a stall and selling personal care products. Actually, that was from a network marketing company that had just joined. So I thought, let's see if I can get customers that way, beauty products and personal care. And then that was a bit too slow for me, so I decided, okay, well, how about, people seem to like food. How about, coming from Japan, I start selling sushi. Now, of course, I had never made sushi because when you live in Japan, you don't have to make it. You can buy it. It's available. So I started finding out and teaching myself how to make sushi and started selling them at the market. I had a great response from that. But anyway, that was just to give you an illustration of, when you are faced with a situation, you just have to come up with a solution. And because I start thinking that way, because my mind was open to there is a way, there's always a solution. Of course, at the same time, I started looking on the internet. And I said, I need to find a way. I need to find a better way. Now that I have the confidence, I can start my own business. I can actually do whatever it is I put my mind to. Let's see if I can do that a bit better and faster. And that's when I came across the Empower Network online without knowing what it was, without knowing what it entailed, without knowing anything about marketing online, just knowing that this is something people are doing, why not me? Why not me? And that was it. I was hooked, because, well, this is for the average person. I was like, I'm average. This is for someone who wants a solution. This is for someone who wants to be exposing themselves. I was like, this is perfect. I don't know what this is, but this is what I need. I can learn, I can apply, and I can get results. This is where I am today. Now I've skipped a lot in between, but as a result today, everything that I know, like we were talking earlier on about the concept of leveraging your time, as a single mom, you want to do everything for your children. You forget to stop, you forget to ask for help, you forget that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Even that I learned from, leveraging a system. And then what the result? As a result, yes, what I'm learning from this this system, this marketing platform, is I found ways to advertise remember I was telling me my teaching business. Now people are finding me on the internet who want to learn French. I'm able to advertise my sushi business. People who want to learn how to make sushi, wondering where they can get sushi here in Galway, are finding me on the internet. All thanks to what I've learned no paid advertising, just applying what is in the education there. And of course, you know, I'm still not at the end of the journey. It's still only the beginning. But today, I am generating commissions. You know, I'm getting paid basically for sharing my stories, my stuff on the internet. And like, this is just like, each time this happens, I'm just like amazed. I was like, wow, I'm actually getting paid for doing this. So that's, you know, just to let you know, what was it, 5-10 years ago, I was a single mom, unemployed, uneducated, didn't know what to do, didn't have any skills, far away from my family, or not getting any financial support from my kid's dad. And here I am today, and life is getting better and better and better, meeting people like you guys from, all over the world, who I know we are going to be, connected, for life, because, when you share experiences like that, it just doesn't end. You don't lose contact, just like, your childhood friends on Facebook that you just contact again and you never get to see again. It's completely different. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough sharing for me today. There's a lot more I could share about being myself. Now you just have to help me with that. I mean, because I'm probably not thinking. Thomas, is there anything else you'd like to know about Jennifer Asada?
Yeah, well, I guess maybe Maurus have some questions, but I just want to put a little note on what you finish off with here, and saying that we are connected, we are friends, even that we haven't spent that much time together. And what I start realizing is that the people I meet through my online business here, the online community that we are part of, is that we all work on personal development, and it seems like we meet people that are mind like it. So we have maybe it's not, we don't have the same interest in like soccer or something, that's not what we meet about. We meet because we have a dream and a vision, and we work on our personal development to get to a new place in our life, and so we actually meet each other on a very deep level, the way I see it, inside ourselves. So it feels like it's people that also for me that I want to spend the rest of my life together with, because it just seems like we just meet each other in a total different level than most of my other friends, that I've kind of met offline, and it's just awesome. It's just
I know what you're saying, and not not trying to be. It's not like, oh well, we're superior or different. It's like we recognize, that's the way I said, we recognize ourselves with our differences. It's like whenever we go to the events, each person I meet is different background, different nationality, different age, different color, and yet I see myself in them. Isn't that amazing? It's just like looking in the mirror. We all recognize ourselves. And yeah, I think that's what makes this bond so strong, that we can say things like that, that it is a connection we're going to have for life.
Yeah, but also the journey that we all on is a very personal journey. It's something that we have a strong passion about, we have strong feelings about. We want to follow our dream, we want to make a different lifestyle than most people do. But if we go out in our local community and start talking to people about that, a lot of people will not understand it, or maybe would try to talk you out of it. But it seems like when we get together with the people in our community, nobody ever questions anything. It's like, even if you have the craziest ideas, people are just like, that's so awesome. It's not me, but Jesus, man, I really hope that's gonna work out for you. That's pretty awesome, man. I'm blown away. And when you get those comments, it's like, whoa, that's just awesome. We don't have to. And that's probably why we also get more and more open and tell our story on the internet, because we kind of learn that it's actually okay to share what's deep inside of us, and most of the people that we meet online will not judge us, and the people who will judge us, we're just gonna say, well, that's cool, you can go somewhere else, you know. And so that's just it's just awesome, and it's great to every time that I meet people in this community and we get talking about this, it seems like everybody has the same kind of feeling about it, and everybody just get very emotional about it, and it's something that really really special. And that's of course what why we're here on the internet and share our story, because we want to inspire people and want to connect with people who want to have the same in their life, you know, just in their own way, you know. It's not like they have to copy what we do.
Yes, so someone will recognize themselves in you, you know, when you're doing that, when you're sharing your story. They will recognize themselves, they will find something that resonates with them. And that's why, you know, you're saying, you know, we can be ourselves, you know, when we go to this event and we all gather together, we realize that not only we can be ourselves, but we have to be ourselves. It's actually, it's becoming kind of a duty that you have, that you owe to the rest, because who knows who's going to be watching and whose life you're going to be inspiring, and you might be inspiring someone to take action in the direction of their dreams. You know, they might be slightly different from yours, but just because from sharing your story, regardless of, you know, what business you're doing, someone who's watching that is going to be inspired to take action. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's really great when your own mindset get to a point where you realize that. And to me, it's been like kind of a kick that I find out, well, I actually have a story that I can share and I can inspire people. And like 2 years ago or earlier in my life, I never thought I should be on the internet and kind of share my story, because who the heck want to hear that? You know, what are they going to use that for? You know, so all of us.
And the beauty of it is that your story is different from the others. You know, that's why it is so important, because there's only one of you. So that's why it's important that you do share it. You know, not try to pretend to share somebody else's story, because that's not going to work. You know, you have to be you, and you know, that's probably the easiest thing you can do, be yourself. So,
yeah. And I don't know, Maus, are you yourself today? You have some questions or something you want to add on?
I mean, I don't want to keep it very long, but I have a question for Jennifer. Jennifer, you have a I mean, a lot of people who are, you know, working with the company we are working with have dreams, and many people talk about earning money and having financial freedom, but people don't really connect with that. People connect more with their dreams, what they want to buy for that money, or what they want to do once they have enough money to, you know, not to have to go to work each day, but instead enjoy more free time, maybe with your family, maybe go traveling. So is there anything you want to share with us that it's like a dream, you know, dream life or dream house, or maybe a dream time spending with somebody you love?
Absolutely, Maros. For me, it's not about the dream house or the dream car or, you know, anything like that. For me, it's really, I mean, of course, the lifestyle, you know, I have no problem with the lifestyle. My dream is really more, I think it's all these things together, you know, to be able to travel the world doing what I love, you know, to be able, if I decide, you know, I want to be in Orlando tomorrow, or I want to be in Tokyo the week after, this is my dream. I want to have the freedom to travel whenever I want, you know, for one, because, you know, I have family, friends all over the world, but two, you know, I mean, I love meeting new people, but doing something that I love doing that doesn't require me to be in one place. So I can, you know, travel to, you know, let's say I go to France tomorrow to visit my family. I can still work from there. I don't have to stop everything. I don't have to rearrange everything. I can just say, I'm going to be having a good time, and I can still work at the same time, because what we do can be done anywhere, you know, as long as you have an internet connection. So I guess that is my dream, to be on the go, or to stay at home. I love staying at home as well, but to be able, what I love doing, to be able to inspire people no matter where I am, and of course all the side effects of that, you know, the time freedom, the financial freedom that comes with it. So really, I'm just, you know, already in a dream, you know, when I can do that. I hope that's inspiring to people watching. You know, you don't have to be stuck to one place doing one thing, especially if you don't like it.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Yeah. So I thank you for sharing that, Jennifer. I just want to add to this hangout that probably we are not very typical people. I mean, we are people who are decision takers, who are serious about their future. And that's why we met in Orlando, and I just want to, you know, give a shout out there that anybody can do the same. Anybody can be serious about his future and be a decision taker. And me and Thomas and two of our other buddies, John and Gail, we shared already our vision. We want to make people. We want to help 1,000 people to make as fast as possible 15K a month. And so if you are watching this this video and you enjoyed Jennifer Asada, just you know, connect with her and ask her how she was able to step into her dream, because sometimes you really need helping hand to do stuff. Sometimes you need this helping hand to show you the way and to tell you encouraging words. And that's just what I wanted to share tonight. So just there will be a link below this video where you can contact me, John, Internet Marketing Freaks. But we put there a link also to contact Jennifer if you connected with her, if you have questions for her, if you are more curious about her business, about what she is doing, and learn from her. And that's all from me today. Thanks, Jennifer. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Maurice, for that. And I guess that's what I normally have to say. So that was nice. I can relax now, and you finish off the hangout here. But I just want to say, Jennifer, that was really lovely to have you on here, and I really enjoy your story. And yeah, it's just great to get to know people a little more, you know, and know a little about what's been going on, you know, and see that you're on the right track, you know. Stuff is gonna start happening for you, and that's just awesome, you know, and very inspiring to hear, you know. You're still a single mom with 2 kids, you know, and that's gonna take a lot of your time and your energy, you know, of course, and that's the way that is, you know. And but still, you managed to go out and build your own business, follow your dream, and make some awesome things happen for you and your family, you know. So that's really special and really inspiring, and I'm very happy that you are on with us here today on our hangout. And so thank you very much, and of course also thank you to all you guys out there watching. You know, like Maurice say, contact us if you have any questions or you want to hear more about what we're running around doing. You know, maybe you want to be on the panel someday and tell your story. That would be awesome. You know, but I guess that's all for today, and I hope it's not gonna take like another 8 or 10 months before we have you on or connect with you again, Jennifer. So be very really nice to
have to come and get me.
Yeah, so it'll be great to have you on again soon, and just
Absolutely.
hang out and share some.
I look forward to that as well, Thomas.
Yeah,
anytime,
awesome.
You can just catch me.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks, and yeah. So that was all for today, and we hope you enjoy our hangout here. We definitely had a great time here and learned a lot, and so see you soon in another hangout, and see you guys. Bye.
We'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye bye. See you next Monday, guys.